The Schluter-KERDI board waterproof building panel combines substrate and waterproofing installation into one. Here's how to install it in a bathtub surround application. The bathtub has already been installed, and KERDI board will be installed directly over the exposed wall framing. Grab bars must be anchored in the structure or solid blocking behind KERDI board. The minimum KERDI board thickness for installation over wall framing is 1/2 inch for studs spaced at 16 inches on center, and 3/4 inch for studs spaced at 24 inches on center. KERDI board can be mounted horizontally or vertically on the framing, with appropriate screws and corresponding Schluter-KERDI board ZT washers. The selected screws must be of sufficient length to reach a depth of at least 3/4 inch in wood studs and at least 3/8 inch in metal studs. Abut KERDI board panels on the framing such that any vertical seams are supported over the center of the studs. Insert the KERDI board ZT washers and fasten the panels to the studs. Screws may be placed between adjacent panels such that the washers fasten both panel edges. The maximum allowable on-center fastener spacing is 12 inches. If the Schluter-KERDI board SN prefabricated shower niche will be incorporated in the bathtub, please refer to the KERDI board SN shower niche within KERDI board assembly video for details, and return to this video when that work is complete. Schluter-KERDI board can also be used as a building element to create assemblies such as knee walls. In this demonstration, the knee wall will be assembled using 2 layers of 2-inch thick KERDI board, 1 layer of 1/2 inch thick KERDI board, and unmodified thin-set mortar. This design provides the familiar width of a framed wall and allows for a flush transition to the tub flange. Set the 1/2 inch thick KERDI board against the tub and trace around the tub flange. Cut the panel to fit around the tub. Measure and cut sections of the 2-inch thick KERDI board to size. A 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch square or U-notched trowel is used to apply the mortar. Apply a thin layer of the mortar to the KERDI board with the flat side of the trowel to produce solid contact with the surface, and then comb additional mortar using the notched side of the trowel. Solidly embed the sections of KERDI board. Repeat this process to laminate the second layer of 2-inch thick KERDI board to the first. Set the cut piece of 1/2 inch thick KERDI board against the assembly and mark where the thin-set mortar is to be applied. Apply thin-set mortar to the knee wall assembly and solidly embed the 1/2 inch thick panel. The knee wall is installed using unmodified thin-set mortar. apply thin-set mortar to the subfloor and walls using the same 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch square notched trowel. Apply Schluter-KERDI Fix or other suitable adhesive to the tub flange. Press the knee wall firmly into place. Check the assembly to make sure it is level and plumb. KERDI board is sealed to the bathtub using Schluter-KERDI Fix or other suitable sealant in conjunction with Schluter-KERDI Band waterproofing strips. After peeling back the protective plastic from the bathtub flange, painter's tape is placed around the bathtub where it meets the wall in order to protect the tub deck during sealant application. When KERDI board is installed above the tub flange, apply KERDI Fix to the tub flange and spread using a small notched trowel. When KERDI board can be installed above the tub deck, for example when the bathtub does not include a flange, completely fill the 1/4 inch wide gap between the KERDI board and bathtub with KERDI Fix. KERDI Band is bonded to the KERDI board using unmodified thin-set mortar. The mortar is mixed to a fairly fluid consistency but still able to hold a notch. A 1/4 inch by 3/16 inch V-notch trowel or the Schluter-KERDI trowel, which features a 1/8 inch by 1/8 inch square notch design, is used to apply the mortar. Apply the unmodified thin-set mortar to the walls where the KERDI band is to be installed. Apply a thin layer of mortar over the KERDI board with the flat side of the trowel to produce solid contact with the surface, and then comb additional mortar using the notched side of the trowel. Embed the KERDI band in the thin-set mortar and KERDI Fix using the flat side of the trowel or a drywall finishing knife to ensure full coverage and remove air pockets. Repeat the process at all tub-to-wall connections. All KERDI board joints, corners, and fastener penetrations must be sealed with KERDI band using unmodified thin-set mortar. Apply unmodified thin-set mortar over the KERDI board joints. KERDI band may be creased prior to installation to help maintain tight corners and make subsequent tile setting as easy as possible. Embed the KERDI band into the thin-set mortar using the flat side of the trowel or a drywall finishing knife to ensure full coverage and remove air pockets. Waterproof integrity is ensured by using 2-inch wide overlaps in conjunction with unmodified thin-set mortar. Repeat the process at all fastener penetrations using cut sections of KERDI band. Schluter-KERDI Seal PS is used to seal protrusions through the KERDI board at the tub spout and shower head. Schluter-KERDI Seal MV is used at the mixing valve. Apply unmodified thin-set mortar to the walls at the penetrations and solidly embed the KERDI seals. As an alternative, KERDI Fix or other suitable sealant can be used at the tub spout and shower head. Install the Schluter-KERDI Carrick preformed outside corner at the knee wall to back wall transition. Apply unmodified thin-set mortar to the area where the corner is to be installed. Solidly embed the KERDI carrick into the mortar. The final step in waterproofing is to use KERDI band to seal the joints and panel edges on top of the knee wall assembly. Apply unmodified thin-set mortar to the joints and solidly embed the KERDI band. In this application, notches were cut in the KERDI band to allow for continuous installation from the top of the knee wall down the face of the assembly. A second piece of KERDI band was installed, overlapping the first by 2 inches. Once all joints, corners, and protrusions are sealed, the assembly is waterproof, vapor-tight, and ready for tile. If tile is to be set on floors adjacent to the bathtub surround, consider the use of the Schluter Ditra uncoupling and waterproofing membrane, which can be sealed to the Schluter shower system to provide comprehensive waterproofing in the bathroom. More information is available in the Ditra Connection to Bathtub Surrounds video. Schluter profiles can be used to replace sealant joints and finish tile edges in bathtub surround applications. In this application, we've used the Schluter Dialex BWA perimeter joint profile along the tub deck, Dialex EKE profile at inside wall corners, and the Rondeck profile to finish the tile at outside corners. Profiles are installed in conjunction with the tile in accordance with Schluter Systems installation instructions. Please visit schluter.com for product and installation information.